Good evening to all of you. I would like to begin by expressing my gratitude to Sajani for this invitation. I really feel honored to share and interact with you all. It's such a pleasure. And I'd like to also tell you, like you have already introduced, that the slides have, I've shared my work with the slides itself, so you can have a look at my work. So I'm, of course, like, I'm Sunaina, and I have been, I'm basically a designer by profession, though it's been a long journey, and a visual merchandiser, like what you know. But I've been conducting classes for over 25 years. And I have been with studying spirituality with the Oneness University for, again, about 20 years. So it's, I really, and it's so nice to hear all the prayers because I really believe in oneness. And I would like to share that, I'm born in a Hindu family. And I grew up in Lucknow and always studied in Christian schools. and I had a arranged marriage with a Sikh. So I've really, it's been, I feel very blessed to have exposure to many different religions. And I feel most comfortable with the concept of oneness. So this is a slide of my family. And I have two sons, and my husband's a chartered accountant. And we've been in Bangalore for almost about 25 years. So I'd like to talk about, today's topic is, of course, creativity and spirituality. And I really look at both of them as giving the same product, which is, it is a pathway to access the flow of energy. Because when we are happy, that is the flow of energy. I would want you all to just reflect and see the moments when you truly felt happy and energized. So that feeling of positivity and happiness is what I feel creativity really helps you to anchor and to access. And creativity is, I define creativity as an expression of oneself. It is the way to express your emotions and thoughts. We all have been created by the divine, and we observe and absorb and emote our own in our own expressive way. And that is how I define that we also become co-creators with the divine. So how we observe and how we process it within ourselves is what is the basis of how we express. So of course, everyone has a different medium they use to express. They could be some people through singing, through dance. There's various ways, but expression is the most important thing. What creativity helps us to, and I feel everyone is an artist, And when a child is born, he first learns how to sing and dance, and first learns how to draw and paint before he writes. So the inner child is very, very happy in creativity. uh, if you even give them a small, piece of paper or a cap, they are able to play with it. And the essence of life is to be playful, to be joyful, and to connect to that flow of energy, which I would say that, over the years, we don't get validated as a artist, and slowly we lose that creativity. So what I mean spirituality, it means different for different people. For me, the it is it is what, like creativity, it's what really makes one happy. And the external world, I love this, that external world is a reflection of the inner world. So when we are internally happy, only then we are able to really emote. Then the expression is really creative. So that is the most important, and we have come to find that creative link within ourselves. And I would say that through spirituality, you know through like I'd say that to be spiritual is to be happy. Spirituality is the science of happiness. So if a spirituality it's very simple for me that we all want to be happy, and we use spirituality to be happy. So, um, like I've been introduced, that I was, I started as being creative, but then, as things moved, I there was a time where I was getting low in energy, little depressed, and I did not know how to remove that block. And it's on, like I said, that it's so important to be happy. And then because creativity is a celebration. So when I moved to into oneness, exploring how to um, really realigned to that space within myself. And the parts of spirituality are, of course, the Gyan path, and the Gyan path, or the path of knowledge, which showed me that um, the path of self-realization for my creativity, to see where I was, why I was not able to, um, you know, feel relaxed, to be able to really create something nice. So I worked on, I mean, on I studied um, how to, what was blocking me, and where. So with the knowledge that there is there is the past which has affected me, from my childhood. So the knowledge that, that I have an unconscious mind, all that is the Gyan path, which through spirituality I tapped. And then it's very interesting that there was a meditation hall close to our house. And it's, to be creative, I had to go and sit there. Only then I would be able to visualize, and do some inspired work. So not knowing, but then I would tap that or be in that energy. And I would say that is the dhyan. And the seva connected to creativity. See, there is a need to engage with people. There is a need to um, help others as you grow, to employ people, to engage and to connect to, as you connect to yourself within, you need to connect to people outside. So, um, that is through employing people, through teaching people. I would say that that was my creative seva path. And the bhakti, the joy of playing with the uh, different colors and paper, and exploring the the emotion. And it was very relaxing for me, and I used that as therapy. And of course, the Shakti path, I would say that connected to creativity, was that the energy I was getting out of it, and also in terms of money. So it was it was the same. In spirituality, we studied the different parts, but it is all connected. For me, it was all connected to creativity. So as I was, I mean, I wanted to do more work and grow. Then, see, in the process of being a better designer, uh, I saw that they were, the, when you do something, that you are able to, see that there are some blockages coming, and you are absolutely unconscious about it. And it's only later that you come to know that what you are creating it yourself. So I say that um, when the blocks were coming, uh, with the suffering, I was able to see that I was so unconscious. And from, I would say, the step from unconscious to suffering, to becoming conscious, that I'm doing something which is creating this. And after that, to be able to contemplate on it, to to really think about what was really happening. Why the creative blocks, or why the blocks in becoming more successful as a designer. So the spiritual steps of you know always contemplating and doing positive incantations to soothe myself and say, no, I'm going to get more work, or I'm going to try some more different types of skills uh, where I was getting blocked. So the the importance of contemplation in creativity I could see, and that helped me to reprogram. And also that, those are the steps from to reprogram, and then you can move into awareness. And awareness is not that it happens all the time, but then the gap between doing something unconsciously, it has definitely reduced. Even when I do a craft called kirigami, which you cut with a blade. And when you are cutting paper, you have to do it totally consciously, because one wrong move, and you've overcut, or you can even cut your hand. So it's really, really important to be uh, very aware when you are doing these crafts. So it, it moves. And then, of course, we are all working towards, and the main thing, the most creative thing in this world is to get to your awakened state, right? And so I would say that, all these steps have helped me, which are the spiritual steps, but also have helped me where it comes to creativity. So, see, it is very, very nice to talk about awakening, but then when we we I am on the path, but then the truth is that you know I'm living the life of the mind, and I I can want awakening, but I have to, till the time the mind is there. Um, I have they are the talk about the 5 needs of the mind. So through creativity, that's where I connect spirituality and creativity. That I learned that the needs of the mind are, the first need is the need of significance. So when you're awakened, you are connected to the source. So there's no problem. But then till the time one is not, there is that need of significance, that to be the need to be appreciated. So through my creative work as a visual merchandiser, um, and other, and teaching jobs, I saw that it gave me a lot of significance, which is one of the needs, and then the need to love and to express this to other people. So again, this is one more very, very important need, to need to love and to be loved. So you know through craft, this need is very easily met, because you when you create beautiful things, um, there is the joy of sharing it with others is very important, and especially very important for me. Then there is another very strong need of the mind for variety. So that again, as a crafter and as a window dresser, um, this was absolutely appropriate where it comes to giving me variety, because I could explore um, with many different kinds of mediums. Um, because when you do installation art, you can use all types of materials, from waste materials, and then to bamboo, ropes, beads, wires, um, all types of paper, and different scales also. You know, like you can, even in craft, uh, uh, like I would be able to explore origami, then kirigami, then paper sculpting. So I could, every month I would be able to have try different things and have variety. Also, they are when you're freelancing, you have a variety of clients, and every client also teaches you. So the need of the mind for variety is very important for me, and it was very fulfilling to see that it is on path of self-realization, that when you see the needs, you need also a profession uh, which which helps you to stay happy. So then the need of growth, of course, and the need to contribute. So the need to contribute, um, of course, as you employ people, as even the staff, when they feel happy with the work, what you've done, and the people who come to the shops. So it really validates. person. So it's really been very nice. So, so now moving to a little seriously, that we are working, and we don't realize also that we we are in like I would see that when I would be stressed, I would use craft as a ritual, right? That every day, if I'm sitting and I'm cutting, folding, or doing calligraphy, it is my time to feel soothing. But then it's not always that um, I'm in the flow, and I'm not doing inspired work or not creative work, because it's you can sometimes you are uh, designing something, and sometimes you are doing the repetitive work. So this this that what I would I'd like to read this: karma anusara buddhi and buddhi anusara karma. So the need to keep doing something, and that helps your mind. And and what I understand is that as your mind uh, gets the muscle memory of that skill is there, it automatically takes you to inspired work. So it's um, it's it's very important to keep doing the karma, do and also when I saw that when I'm working, um, maybe the mind is chattering, the monkey mind is chattering, but then still, uh, it is soothing. So if there are things like crochet or knitting, um, or even I mean, of course, my folding, crafting, it's very important to keep doing, and you can use it as therapy to keep watching yourself as you are even doing repetitive work, but still it's soothing, because we are able to by the end of it produce something, which is not maybe it's copied or it's replicated, but then it is at least it's something beautiful comes out of it. So the main through this, I would say that to find it's important to find the swadharma, or what is that one really has come to do. And here I'd like to share a bit of my journey, um, that I started. I mean, I've grown up in Lucknow, and Lucknow is there's so much of art there, and like the unconscious mind, art and beautiful things always inspire you. So I grew up with embroidery, seeing embroidery and uh, music, and but then my mind said that no, I have to prove myself that I am intelligent, and I opted to study science, and I did something called euthenics, which I really enjoyed, and it was euthenics also means better living, to better your life externally, for it to reflect on things internally. So there was biochemistry, nutrition, child psychology, and I did my graduation in that. Um, then after that, I wanted to be a dietitian, but then it it didn't happen. I got my father got uh, posted to Bangalore those days, and I couldn't get the right course. So I studied computer sciences, computer programming actually, which I saw that um, it did not excite me, and I was not good at it, and I was not happy in it. And so from there, I moved to uh, design. So that I would say that also I didn't realize, but that was really nice for me spiritually, because I saw a contrast, and I moved to study design. So it's, I would say, in hindsight, that it was very, very, very nice that I did the computer course to know what is suffering, to know the contrast, and to really move to what my heart wanted to do. So after that, of course, I stayed with design, and though I have always moved around design, but I could, have been lucky, and God's been kind that I could um, learn different types of skills, and move around always design. And when from design, which is which is so much of which gave me joy, to move to spirituality, to find the deeper meaning in life, or at least on the journey to find that true um, unconditional love, and uh, to connect to that source, or that your creative, your creative self, which is um, beyond being affected by the external world. So I would say that it's how I look at Swadharma, or how I look at spirituality, is not at all a path of renunciation, but it is a path of fulfillment. And my understanding is that the more we are fulfilled, and the more we are in joy, it can. Hello?
Just 2, 3.
Hello? There is some other voice. Can you hear me?
Please mute everyone.
Yeah. So there is um, that it's the being to find what you've come to do, right? And I would say that through creativity, I'm still in the journey, but it's been interesting, and I I feel that is that can help whatever you enjoy. It can help you to find your life's goal. So, like to say thank you, and any questions anyone would like?
Thank you. Thank you so much, Sunaina. And now we'll
Thank you.
open it up to questions. Does anyone have a question? There's one given in the box. If you look at it, I remember in the chat box, there's one
Chat
question.
box, can you read it out? Because I'm not able to see where it is.
I'll just check. It says, good evening. Was it Shanti part or Shakti part? Request clarification, please. Thank you.
Yeah. See, it is definitely the Shakti part, and maybe there's a mistake in the slide. But yes, Shakti and Shanti go together. But I believe that when you are with the master, and there is the the synergic emergence with all the devotees, or your sangat, it gives you Shakti, and that helps you. So even where it comes to work, when you have even in creativity, when you have someone who inspires you, who you have a teacher, and you have a group synergy, it works very well as a spiritual seeker, and as um, as exploring creativity as spirituality.
There's one more question which says, where does spirituality come in the studies of eugenics?
See, for spirituality means different things for different people, but like what the outer world is a reflection of the inner world. The other way also, that karma anusara buddhi, when you are doing things to improve the external world, you may not be always feeling good, but the karma itself, that where like in euthenics, it means better living. The word euthenics means better living. So when you are doing it had child psychology and biochemistry, nutrition. So when you are trying to, with psychology, all that, when you're trying to make a move forward, doing things better, it is a path of for how I relate to it, that very spiritual. Anything is spiritual. I mean, everything's spiritual, but I see the connect like that.
Thank you so much. Are there any more questions? I don't see any more questions. Prakash has thanked you for the clarification about Shanti and Shakti.
Thank you so much.
All right. I must tell you that, Sunaina, all the pictures that you've put on your slides are so beautiful. That's all your creative work, isn't it?
Yes, that's. I do actually. I didn't know whether I should share more, but I'm also into baking and into I do probiotics, and that is what I learned because of euthenics. That I studied microbiology there. So I do probiotics, and I mean I make different probiotic drinks and products. So that's one more thing I explore, and that's also gives me variety, and you know, and it is because of the study of euthenics. So this is the slide just now. That is paper cutting. That is kirigami. So the other, I mean, I do origami also. Of course, I'm not shown the slide, but then anyone who's because for me this is what makes me the most happy, that to craft and to be able to teach or share. So I have I've been teaching at Chitrakala also, the the graduates, and it is and from teaching children to it is the audience changes, and it's becomes interesting. So I hope to that you all to inspire you all to look at creativity as a tool to connect to your creative spiritual self, and to celebrate, and it's for me celebration, love, and to rejoice with that. So if there is time, it's what is the time just now? Because I would also. Huh?
7:20.
7:20. So if I'd like to this opportunity to do a short guided meditation, and for our Swadharma.
So please take us through that.
Yeah. You can all sit erect, with your spine relaxed and straight. Just focus on your breath. Long inhalation and exhalation. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. With every inhalation, just be aware of the cool air going in, and as you exhale, see that the breath is warm, and you can visualize that all the stress is leaving your body. Express your gratitude to the divine, in whichever form you pray. Sachidananda Parabrahma Purushottama Paramatma Shri Bhagavati Samhita Shri Bhagavati Namaha. Visualize, feel the divine energy in your heart center. With every breath, visualize that the divine energy is healing every organ of your body. Every cell of your body is resonating with the divine golden energy. Spreading to every cell of your body. Visualize that it is like a protective shield around you. You're totally protected by the golden energy. Just feel that it's moving to the whole room, every corner of the room you're sitting in. Moving to the whole house and to everyone in the house. Connecting you to everything in the house. Feel the connection and oneness with the locality you're staying in. moving to the city, to your country, to all the plants, the animals, all the beings. Feel the connection with the whole earth. Experience the cosmic divine energy, alignment to that. That expanded state of energy where there are endless possibilities. Just move your energy to the right side of your head and visualize what you want the divine to manifest for you. See it in color. Also, feel the emotion of love and joy as you're seeing that it's been given to you. Expressing your gratitude. अनेक जन्म संप्राप्त कर्म बंध विधायिनी आत्मज्ञानानिनानेन तस्मै श्री भगवते नमः. Slowly bring your hands together in front of your heart center. Whenever you're ready, slowly and gently open your eyes. First, gazing at your open palms. Thank you to all of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sunaina.
Thank you, Sajani.